Alright, here we go with today's video. Today we're going to be doing a rebuild challenge suggested to us by one of you guys, Carter Polak to be specific. He suggested to do the only people drafted from 2013 and below rebuild. So that's what we're going to be doing today. If you guys want to have a suggestion done, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I will take a screenshot of it and I'll save it on my desktop and I will hopefully get around to doing it. If not, don't take offense that I didn't do it. I'm sorry. I do get a lot of suggestions and sometimes some have to be cut away and all that type of stuff. So please don't take offense to it if I don't do it, but be sure to leave a comment. It'll be great if for you guys to do that. You do have a chance if you leave a good challenge that your comment will be in the video. However, we got to get a random team here. We got to get a random fantasy drafted team. So we're going to stop the spinning in 3, 2, 1. We get the Minnesota Timberwolves. We don't get the Timberwolves that often, lads. And I have a feeling they don't get very lucky in the fantasy draft. Nah. We ended up with the 18th pick. We got to get a random team anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Westbrook, Siakam, Ben Simmons would be nice. Depends on what the draft wants us to do, really. I'll see you guys with that team. We did actually end up getting Ben Simmons, Montrezl Harrell, Gordon Hayward, Eric Paschal, Jeremy Lamb. Okay, so we got an alright team. If we just go to over here, so we're going to have to trade away Ben Simmons because he was drafted in 2016. We'll have to trade away Trez. We don't have to trade away Gordon Hayward, Eric Paschal. We don't have to trade away Jeremy Lamb. Marquise Chris we have to get rid of. Where is he's drafted 8th? Damn. JJ Barea undrafted. I'm not sure what he would like to done with undrafted players. I'm just gonna say that we shouldn't take undrafted, just players that we can clearly see were drafted within that time period under 2013. So yeah, there's a lot of players here that we have to get rid of because they were drafted in the wrong year. I think the best player that we can actually draft is Paul George. Is Paul George. So if we go across here, or Paul George and probably like Russell Westbrook and players like that. If we could go across, try and find Paul. I think we went past him, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So Paul George, can we get you for Gordon Hayward and Montrezl Harrell? And I will give you that Nets first and this first and say that second and that second. I don't want to give up Ben Simmons for Paul George. I think it's an overpay if I gave up Ben Simmons for Paul George. So I'm going to try and do it without giving up Simmons, but we might have to give up. Nope, never mind. We didn't have to give up Ben, which is nice. Paul can be moved to the small forward. We're good there. Now, player finder. If I go to point guard, what's the best point guard that we could probably actually get? Russell Westbrook it is. Yeah, alright, fair enough. We're going to move Simmons back to the point. I know that his trade value does go down if we do that, when we do that. But the thing is, if we go like this and get Westbrook when he comes up here, Russell Westbrook and Ben Simmons, it should kind of work out because of they're the same positions. So it should kind of work out here, and they don't want to do it for a bunch of second round picks. I will chuck in Eric Paschal as well, and these second round picks. How about it here, Chicago? You guys want Ben Simmons for Russell Westbrook? Come on. There we go. We just got Russell Westbrook. I'll show you guys the transaction report. We give up Simmons, Eric Paschal, Marquise Chris, and a second for Westbrook and Tyler Johnson. So now we've got Westbrook and Paul George on the same team once again. We now need to find ourselves a shooting guard who we could actually bring on. Jeremy Lamb and JJ Barea real quick. What could we get here? Bojan Bogdanovic. He drafted in 2006. Sure, we'll take Bojan. He shouldn't be too bad. He could be actually a starting power forward for us. Yeah, we don't even get Bojan that much. So yeah, quite happy with that. Ilyasova, Glenn Robinson, and Naz Reid. If all three of these guys want to try and get us someone here, lovely. Anyone decent? Melo, we could maybe get. Aaron Baines, when was he drafted? He was undrafted. Jeremy Lin was also undrafted. That's not good. You know what? Patrick Beverly. We're going to do that. We'll get Pat Bev. Because if you guys don't know, you can move him to the small forward. He goes up like stupid. That's how stupid it is. Patrick Beverly and J.R. Smith. We should be able to get ourselves a shooting guard. Dennis Schroeder also works. Dennis Schroeder could do us well. So if we go Schroeder, move him to the shooting guard, we can then go Schroeder alongside Billy Preston, because his contract is bloody huge. And could we possibly get ourselves, you know, someone like an Oladipo who was drafted in 2013? Thank you. Thank you, Victor Oladipo, for coming onto this team. For spacing, we've actually got a little bit of spacing, because Oladipo can shoot the ball, can't he? He's got, what, a B? Yes, he does. Paul George has an A- and Bogdanovic has an A. We just need a starting center, and we should be okay for now. We are going to try and get an entire rotation this challenge, so it could take a little bit longer. Nerlens Noel was drafted in 2013. At least we've got like a big man now, so we're not playing a small forward at bloody center like the rotation was trying to get us to do before. If we go Carson and Noel now, can we possibly get someone? Hey, we could do this trade for Jared Allen, because Lukumba Mute was drafted in 2008, so technically we're not breaking the rules. Jared Allen, on the other hand, was not drafted before 2015, I can tell you that right now. Jared Allen, and we got no one making a lot of money here, lads. We got no one making a lot of money. Who's in free agency, and can we offer them a lot of money? Is it possible? We can offer them a whole lot of money. We'll give you the mid-level exception on Joakim Noah, because what we can do with you, Joakim, is then moving you to the power forward. We could bring him in. I didn't check that. I didn't check that before we signed him, where he was drafted, but he was drafted in 2007, I think it was. If we could get ourselves a center, please. So we could actually end up trying to get Andre Drummond here, but the thing is, though, we need to get some players that are making a lot more money so we can, you know, get some cap. If we're looking at contracts, we might as well just pick up Darius Garland, right? Because he is making a whole lot of money. Not a whole lot of money. He has a whole lot of trade value. And we can move him to the shooting guard, and his trade value is only going to go up. If we pair Lukumba Mute with Trevor Ariza, we should be able to get someone like a Gorgie Dang, who's making a lot of money, like 16 million, moving him to the power forward, and then pair Gorgie Dang with Darius Garland. And I have a feeling we could get Steven Adams, who was drafted in 2013, LaMarcus 2006. Steven Adams, hey? Steven Adams. Thank you, Steve. Thanks, bro. We just bring him back to 2018 OKC Thunder, I just realized. But Andre Drummond's here, so yeah, we'll take Andre Drummond, because I like Andre Drummond a lot more in 2K. So we've got ourselves a starting five. That is fine, because 2008, 2013, 2010, 2006, and 2012, we're good there. Our bench, on the other hand, we need to get our bench sorted a little bit. So if we go Rodney Hood, we're just going to trade for players here that are, you know, drafted, you know, before 2013 and lower. Avery Bradley was drafted in 2010, so he could make a good bench piece for us. Avery Bradley for sure can be moved to the small forward. He goes up to a 78 overall. He can make a bench piece for us. Sean Livingston and Tyler Johnson now. Could we get ourselves a backup point guard that, you know, we could use? No, Aaron Holiday was drafted like 2 years ago. Nothing's coming. Oh, Michael Carter Williams, 2013. Let's go MCW. Sure, mate. Dion Waiters. We'll do that. We'll run a risk with Dion, because what we can do here is 2012 he was drafted. Then we can go Dion at Patty McCaw. See what comes up. Thon Maker, where were you? 16. Never mind. Never mind. TJ McConnell was undrafted. You were drafted in 2017. Is it possible to... I don't know, man. There's no backup point guard. But we'll go Markieff Morris instead then. Do you know what? Fine. We'll run Markieff Morris. And hopefully we can get something good here, because Markieff just cost us a little bit of salary, bro. So we can make a trade here for JaVale McGee, who is going to be probably our backup center. Let's just put it that way. Going to be our backup center, probably our best player off the bench as well. Michael Carter Williams, sure, I'm alright with being our backup point guard. Now what do we need? We just need a shooting guard, and we should actually... probably more of a power forward to come off the bench, and we should be right. Is it possible to get Shake Milton? They're not interested. Amari Catsby, sure, we also get a second there, because now that we've got Shake Milton, we can move him to the small forward. He'll go up, and we can go Shake alongside James Ennis, and hopefully we could get ourselves a decent power forward that we could use, hey? That would be lovely if one wants to come up, such as a Carmelo Anthony. Thank you. We should be good now, lads. So this is a little bit of a different rotation than what we're not used to running. We didn't get anyone that we normally get. Russell Westbrook, Oladipo, Paul George, Bojan Bogdanovic, and Andre Andre Drummond starting 5. We then have JaVale McGee, Avery Bradley, Carmelo Anthony, and Michael Carter-Williams coming off of our bench. We're running Paul George, Westbrook, and Oladipo scoring options. We're running a 3.5-star system with balanced, and we are the projected 22nd seed. So let's see what happens. I'll see you guys with something pretty cool. All-star break here. We do have two all-stars. We have Paul George and Russell Westbrook. So let's go, lads. Let's go. I also see Klay Thompson down there. Crazy. I don't see Klay Thompson as an all-star in 2K that often. Righto, here we go. Awards time. We have got Luka winning MVP. We also went 63 and 19, by the way, guys. We got Mike Conley winning 6-man. Good on you, Mike. Good on you, buddy. Ryan Saunders, coach of the year. Do we get anyone all-NBA teams? We do not. We do finish as a 1 seed, though, in the Western Conference, which is good because this is a team that we normally don't put together in rebuild. So Paul George, 24.2, 5 and 5. Westbrook, 22, 6 and 6. Oladipo, 19, 3 and 5. So very, very nice numbers. Ooh, Melo off the bench, doing bits, scoring everything. Damn, man. Team stats here, points per game. We were first. Our defense was second, and our differential was first. So let's go. Let's simulate round by round. We got the Spurs here in the first round. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we lose game 1. That's just not a good sign at all. We lose the first game of the playoffs. That's not good at all. We're 3-2. Game 6, we do win game 6, and we're taking on the Lakers here, who have Steven Adams and Gordon Hayward. Okay, and Eric Bledsoe. Yeah, okay, because we took their best player, but somehow they still managed to beat the Rockets, and they still somehow managed to beat us in 1 game. But doesn't matter. We go to the Western Conference Finals, where we're taking on the Golden State Warriors, who have Giannis and Mitchell Robinson. Okay, we're just not going to be able to score, are we? Lovely. We're 2 each, 3-2, and we go to the finals. Awesome. We knock off Giannis, and here we are. We've got the Atlanta Hawks with Bradley Beal, Chris Middleton, Valanciunas. This is actually not a bad team, you know. Not a bad team, but I think our team's better. I think I said that way too soon. Simulate, bro. No, we want to simulate with Simcast. Simulate. Let's see what happens. Can we at least, you know, not get swept and not lose in 6 games? That would be lovely. But knowing 2K, we're gonna lose in 5 games. Sorry. Can we take the dub here, please? Please. Yeah, we should be right. We should be right. We take this game. Whew. What is this? Game 6? This is game 6. We'll simulate. No, I didn't mean to simulate a round. But anyway, Chris Middleton wins finals MVP with 13 points. Damn, alright. Well, we managed to make it to the finals. Lost in 6 games. Upsetting, but it's alright. Here's our team, if you guys were wondering. Something a bit different. Wanted to try something different today, so we got different players. But that's going to do it. I hope you guys all have enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers. We recently just hit 2,400, so thank you guys for that. Let's keep going 100 at a time, keep building our way up. Let's go, lads. But that's gonna do it. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.